That is push and pop method. Push and pop method you can apply on an array. If you created any blank array and dynamically you can add the value in a array, for that we use and push and pop method. But push and pop method is work on a principle on LIFO principle. LIFO principle means last in, first out. That principle also implement in for the stack purpose. Okay, means that is one of the scenario we use a stack, last in, first out. Same push and pop method working in that principle. Whatever the value you can insert in a blank array or any array, not only blank array, you can create an array and you have to add something value, you can add it also as well. You can add that value at the last, because the principle is last in, and we are to remove the value from that array, that is a first out. We can remove the last value. Whatever the last value is added, we can remove only that value. First we will out. So it is called a LIFO. For that, just we create a one array. I think we create a type. Okay, we can create B colon number, and initially we create a blank array. Okay, so we just check out how we can add that value in a blank array. The push and pop method apply on a blank on an array b dot push. Okay? Just check out the definition or the documentation of that push. It takes 3 dots and atom. What indicates it is? Which type of argument it is?
Rest parameter.
Rest parameter. Okay, that push takes a rest parameter. Read that documentation. New element is added to the array. Okay, appends a new element to the end of an array and returns a new length of an array. That push method is a return type is number. Means it returns a array length, because you created a blank array and you have to add dynamically value in that array. So array is dynamically growable, and whatever the length of that array, it will return. Okay, if you want to collect that value, you can collect it. If you don't want to collect, if not be collected the value, there is no also issue. Okay, so first of all, we pass only one value, or one value we can push into the array. For example, 17. Okay, and just we can display that array console.log b type. So check out what the output of that is. B. Initially, B is a blank array. That line number 20, we create a blank array. And after that, we can push that value. The B array contains 78. The value, whatever the value is, push. Compile and run. The B array is a 78. Okay. If you pass multiple values, it is allowed. Yes, it is allowed, because that push method is use a rest parameter. You can pass one or more value at the same time. 45, 78, 90. If you want to add 3, okay, all values will be added. But the condition is 45. After the 45, 78 is added. After the 78, sorry, here 88. 88, we can add 90. We can add 3. Okay, means it works on the last in. So always added the first parameter is a first value is a 45. After that 88, 90, and 3. And just you can print that array as well. I want to copy that statement and just okay, console.log and B. Clear the things and compile and run. So see 78. After the 78, 45 is added. After the 45, 88, 90, and 3. That value will be pushed your array. If you want to pop that value, means you can remove it or you can pop it from that value as well. But the condition is your last value is popped, where in the array your last value is 3. That value is popped. Okay, and array length is modified. Once you pop that value, the length of the array is a modifier. Okay. Check out that this also b dot pop method. See the documentation of pop. Remove the last element from an array and returns in it. Okay, and it returns a number value. If the array is empty, undefined is a return, and the array is not a modifier. If array is empty, then it returns undefined. If array is not empty, then it returns a array length, modify array length. Okay, that array will be modify array length, not return. It actually return a pop value. That is a number because your array is a number type array. So its return type is number. If you created array your string type, then it returns here string value. Okay. Just check it. You can pop at a time only one value. You cannot pop multiple pop functionality is available in the pop. You can only pop only one value and that last value is a pop. If you want to collect that last value, you can collect it in arrays and just we can display that console.log. First we display the b value and after that we can display the pop value. Whatever the value is pop, that we can mention pop value is and simply it is in arrays. So we can cross check that things as well. Compile and run. Okay, initially array is a 90, 78, 45, 88, 93. After the applying a pop, last value is 3 is pop and array is modified 78, 45, 88, 90. The value pop we can collect in a variable, that variable we can print it here. Okay, so at a time only one value is pop and that is last value is pop. So drawback of this push and pop, you cannot drawback. What is the drawback? What is the drawback? Can you tell anything? You cannot push or pop from particular location or particular index value. Okay. You cannot pop particular index value. You can only push last in and you can pop only last value. Okay? There is a drawback of that push and pop. To overcome this drawback, there is one more functionality is provided. That functionality is called splice method. With the help of splice method, you can